week to our sneaky freaks. Those are our listeners who like to chime in. And the question of the week, do you want to share, Mom?
I do.
You came up with this one.
I actually did, with a little help from some friends, actually. Thinking back to your first, quote-unquote, consensual sexual encounter, what do you wish you had known then that you know now? Whoa, that's a heavy-duty question, isn't it?
For the record, it wasn't a quote-unquote. It was with the asterisks.
All right.
Consensual is an important word here. I actually did the writing of this question.
What do you mean you did the writing of this question?
I had to tweak the question because it was important to mention consensual because I feel like, unfortunately, a lot of people's first experience is not always consensual.
Right. So we're talking about consensual being a positive experience.
So you got into this situation knowingly. What do you wish you would have known?
Well, let me ask you something. When you say consensual, it can still be a negative experience.
Yeah. Of course. Most of the time it is.
Even though it's consensual.
Your first time
it's not so great.
Not always the best time, unless you're my mother.
Who had a fantastic first experience.
And set her down a whole path of
debauchery. Yeah, well, what do I wish I had known back then that I know now?
Mm-hmm.
That use your mouth.
Use your mouth.
Now that sounds very sexual, but I mean
that is sexual.
I don't mean it that way. I mean
it.
When I say use your mouth, this could be a new Karen Lee quote. I'm talking about being able to verbalize what you would like done to you and what you would like to talk about, during sex.
Moot, this is a double entendre.
Yes.
That's phenomenal.
Thank you.
I think that deserves a shirt.
Sneaky freak shirt?
It deserves a shirt that says use your mouth.
Yes, use your mouth.
That's it.
I think we got it. Dale, what do you think?
I love it. I'll wear that shirt.
Right now, Dale's wearing a shirt that says winner from Dave & Buster's. So anything is a step up. He's going to use your mouth. Yeah, I mean, I think
love this.
That's what I learned.
You communicate with the mouth. You go down with the mouth.
You do it. And, for the sneaky freaks that haven't heard this story, which I've told 100 times, including on the stage of Second City, my first encounter was a lot of fun and worthwhile. Is worthwhile the operative word?
Mm-hmm.
But I neglected to tell my partner that I had a Tampex in me, and it got stuck up me.
Oh, my God.
And if I had only had the confidence to say, hey, let me take this Tampex out before we have sex.
You knew the whole time there was a Tampex in there?
Yeah, I didn't give a shit. I didn't want to stop the forward motion of the train.
I don't understand how he didn't realize there was a Tampex in there.
When things are going on down there and you're in college, you don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh, I know when something's in there.
Bullshit.
Yep. I've held an IUD and I was like, whoa, what the hell is that thing touching that?
Well, IUD is not like a Tampex, which is basically, it's a little cotton ball.
Is that a cotton ball?
Well, it feels like a cotton ball.
Okay.
Anyway, so if I had known then what I know now,
I guess I'm thinking of the applicator.
What the applicator comes out. You don't stick that
I know,
in.
but I got confused just now.
Okay.
I was thinking the applicator, and I was like, "How do you not know that there's a piece of plastic in there?"
I need to educate you on what a Tampex is?
No. I just got a little mixed up there for a second.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, once the applicator was pulled out, the Tampex still remamed in me, and I was too chicken to say something, and so I ended up getting it shoved so far up, could have gone through my mouth, and I had to. Yeah, we were about to go to the hospital, but I somehow, with the help of my partner, had gotten it out.
Yeah, I'm very happy for you.
Isn't that a lovely story?
I can't believe that afterwards you said, "Hey, can you help me get this thing out of here?" You fish it out.
When did you want me to say that?
I think it should have been discussed beforehand.
It would have kind of ruined the mood. But that's what I learned. It doesn't matter if it ruins the mood. It's still better that you say something.
That's right. I love that, Mother.
Use your mouth. Anyway,
use your mouth.
Phenomenal. You got a good
Phenomenal.
slogan for us about your first encounter?
It's not necessarily a slogan yet.
It was in college as well, correct?
Yeah.
What would you say you know now that you didn't know then?
I did not realize the importance of foreplay.
What?
Yes. I wish I had known then.
How did you not know then?
Well, I was thinking, well, you're kissing and then you're fucking. And so the dick goes in and then that's it.
You didn't bother with nipple, pussy. You just went right to the get-go.
Yes. I love that that's what your idea of foreplay is, by the way.
No, I'm just saying that would be the minimal amount of foreplay.
Yeah.
You didn't even do many. You went kissing to fucking.
I mean, there's probably a little bit of nipples in there.
Oh, my
but
God.
It wasn't nearly, it was not a whole event.
I feel bad because I had an event with the guy, and I was kind of like mean about it later on because it was so quick, and I never wanted to do it again with him.
Oh,
and, yeah.
Is this a
true confession?
Yeah, or like an apology and a public apology? What do we call these things?
I'm gonna apologize.
Who are you apologizing to?
This guy named Kevin.
Kevin, what happened?
Kevin came very quickly.
Quick coming, Kevin.
We had been like doing the like heavy duty mental foreplay with each other for like months.
Oh, okay.
And finally we got together, and it was like one pump dump done. Dumb.
And then you were mean to him about it.
I was like kind of like talking to my friends about, damn, that was very unsatisfactory.
Yeah.
So I tried it one more time. The same thing happened. I was like, okay, we're done.
Yeah, that's why the foreplay is key. Hence Ian Kerner's book, She Comes First.
She Comes First. Make sure if you learn anything from this podcast, you little sneaky freaks, make sure she comes first, or at least you make the attempt. Cam, now you know to make the attempt, I'm assuming.
The attempt is made. Always made. Dale, what do you know now that you wish you would have known then?
The importance of hydrating.
Hydrating?
Hydrating.
Were you trying to make someone squirt?
No, me. I was a very... like I grew up like only drinking pop and like soda,
soda,
whatever. Like Mountain Dew was my primary liquid of drinking, and so I like when I came time to have sex, I ran into a lot of issues, and so like I would either like just be all soft guy all the time, or like
you think it's from the Mountain Dew?
You think it was Mountain Dew?
Well, I mean it was just the lack of hydration. Like when you're pissing dark orange every day.
Wow,
just nothing works if you're not hydrated.
Holy moly!
When I started putting more of an emphasis on like hydrating and like taking care of myself a little bit, things kind of snap together.
I was just reading this morning that your heart can sometimes be your erectile dysfunction can sometimes be an indicator that your heart is not functioning optimally.
Oh no! Where is this going?
Well,
where
I'm just saying. It makes sense then that if you have the water.
Oh no!
Being hydrated, that's very important to the penis health. Very interesting.
Coincidentally, you happened to be reading something about this morning. How is this possible?
I was thinking that because I'm having heart issues, it might help me out in the penis department and not make me fucking
what was
hard as a rock at all fucking times.
What was the Google search terms that you used?
This is something that comes up on my Instagram, having only following sex accounts.
What?
Yeah.
Where is this? Where are you today? You are all over the place. You went from Googling to looking at your Instagram sexual accounts?
I was not Googling. I was looking through my Instagram feed, and I happen to follow a lot of sexual accounts.
And you looked up having heart issues
I didn't look it up. I just saw that it came up. There was a quote from someone. Actually, it was from the Sluts and Scholars podcast, and she was talking about how heart disease or heart issues can cause erectile dysfunction.
What type of erectile dysfunction?
What do you mean?
It might not have been the coming too quickly. It might have been not being able to get up.
That's premature ejaculation, mother. Erectile dysfunction is when you can't get it up.
Oh, so then you don't have that problem at all. So your
I
heart
know. I was thinking I could swing towards that side of the scale a little bit.
Your heart is doing fine.
It's doing a little too fine, if you ask me.
And you've been complaining for the last month that you have a bum ticker.
I still have a bum ticker.
All right. Well.
All right. Let's find out what the sneaky freaks have to say about this.
What do the sneaky freaks have to say? Because they always have some illuminating stories.
So thinking back to your first consensual sexual encounter, what do you wish you had known then that you know now, sneaky freaks? Daniel says, I wish I knew how to put a condom, bruh. Because I raw dogged a lot of bitches, man.
What?
This guy learned about condoms a little too late. I feel like that's the first thing you should learn about sex.
Yeah, how did we not even bring that up as an option? I mean...
Well, I knew that from the beginning, luckily.
Okay, so that's something that you did know and something that the sneaky freak did not know.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah. We got Mark who said there's so much where the clit is and how to stimulate it. Oral skills to rub one out earlier, being able to go a few rounds. Have a great show. Thank you, Mark.
Well, can I say something about Mark?
Yeah.
That is a good point. You really, I think I saw something recently also about women don't know how to give blowjobs or hand jobs, and they don't really know what to do with a penis. And the same thing with men. It must be very difficult to know what to do with a clit.
No clue.
If you don't have one, it's even harder.
It's all about listening. It's all about you touch something, you see how the person's body responds, and if that's good, you keep going in that direction. It's very much like clown, actually.
It's a dance.
Yeah. It's just like clowning.
Yeah. So you want to give me an example?
You're on stage. If you get a laugh, you continue going that direction. If you don't, you pivot and do something else.
There you go.
This is the same thing. You touch touch.
You have to have a basic awareness of what holds what, though.
Touch one hole. You see if it gets a response, then you keep going in that direction.
Didn't we have that happen where someone told us a story that they ended up in the wrong hole?
We probably
that
heard
was
that.
on our Second City stage as well.
We got Tom, our elder statesman, 7-year-old sneaky freak over here. He said the year was 1968 or 69, age 17. Wish I'd known then how much slowly and artfully eating pussy would pleasure her and excite me.
Oh, that is adorable.
I fucking love Tom.
Tom.
Always piping in here with some winners.
So sweet.
I had to learn how to like eating pussy for sure. It was
Really?
not something that came naturally to me.
But do you feel competent right now?
It's been a bit, but probably, I don't know.
Here's the problem. I think it's each vulva is different.
I also didn't know though that the other person's pleasure can be your own pleasure. Like that could be the main drive of your pleasure. Actually, that's an interesting. It's counterintuitive. You think unless they're touching me, I'm not going to enjoy it at first, and that's wrong.
I hear you.
Yeah.